Well, everybody keeps calling me Karen, and I don't get it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 moments from South Park: The Streaming Wars.
We've only got 20 minutes left, you guys. We've got to work fast.
I'm waiting on more popsicle sticks.
Come on, Butters, you have to speed up your station.
I'm sucking down popsicles as fast as I can, fellas.
For this list, we're looking at our favorite moments from the newest South Park special. Which moment did you like the most? Share with us in the comments below. Number 10. PP's return.
Have you all forgotten about the PP? I have Denver's largest water park.
In the finale for Season 13, we are introduced to a one-off joke character, a water park owner who emphasizes the filthy need for his water park perhaps a little too proudly. This character's name was PP. South Park has brought in many one-off characters over its decades-long run, and of all of them, PP was one we had never anticipated returning.
PP's been away all day for his water ticket. My water park need water.
But from the intro of the special onwards, it's clear that PP is going to be a crucial part of the plot, especially in how the special leaves things open for a second part.
And who has the most pee in all of the land?
Number 9. The Not Cool Number.
I live in a hot dog on a lonely old hill. People make fun of me, and that's not cool.
One of the best aspects of South Park are all the ridiculous songs we've heard Eric Cartman sing. For as great as See People and Me and I Love You Social Distancing were, we can throw the song from Streaming Wars right into his metaphorical greatest hits album.
I've got no room to grow, and it is just so not cool.
In addition to singing about his feelings, Cartman manages to rhyme his pronunciation of the word cool with other words, and even breaks off to lecture in song to his mother.
I'm crying like a girl, and it's super not Carol, and I just want something cute to happen to me.
Honestly, the special would have been remiss if we didn't get a special song from the Brat.
I just want something cute to happen.
Number 8. A slap of a reference.
You're not the only weed grower in this valley.
But I was supposed to be the only black one.
Excuse me.
Back in March 2022, the world seemed to have stopped after Will Smith assaulted Chris Rock at the 94th Academy Awards. Nobody could stop talking about it. Not even us. The folks at South Park Studios clearly haven't forgotten about it, as they slipped in a small reference to the moment early on in the special.
Okay, and your name is?
His name is Karen Marsh.
When an inspector shows up to Tegrity Farms and Credigree Weed, Tolkien's dad introduces Randy as Karen, to which Stan's dad replies with,
You better get that f***ing name out your f***ing mouth.
Those are almost the same exact words Smith said to Rock after the incident, and it has become a meme ever since. Number 7. Karen Marsh. Speaking of Karens, this was a riot of a running gag throughout the special.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go hang out at Tolkien's house for a bit, Karen.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Karen.
Various scenes show Randy complaining to other characters over petty things, particularly things about Tolkien and his parents.
My son invited him over for lunch, and my wife is making him hot dogs and tater tots even though I said I don't want him here.
Well, then what harm is he doing, Karen?
Clearly, this has gotten out of hand as almost everyone in town has resorted to calling him Karen.
Karen? What is it? Karen?
His son, his wife, the cops, even an online news site refers to him as Karen. Though Randy claims he knows the joke behind his new name, he doesn't seem to realize just how childish he is behaving over super minute things. You know, just like a Karen.
You are harassing me, and I am important.
Well, have a nice day, Karen.
Number 6. Tegrity Farms versus Cussler Industries. The Streaming Wars special held a lot of commentary about the nature of the entertainment business and society's shift to streaming services. We'll get to many of them soon, but this one was incredibly blatant.
Cussler Industries?
In the last third of the special, Randy sends his Tegrity Farms boat down the stream, only to be quickly ambushed by a wave of boats from Cussler Industries. Interpret it as you will, the scene shows a harsh truth of the modern world in an albeit hilarious way. Quality products released at a slower pace are often drowned out by floods of cheaper, sometimes shoddy products, and this is especially true in the age of subscriptions, social media, and streaming. Number 5. Mr. Black's Hike.
What is all this? What happened? The housing market up here went crazy. We've just been selling properties without sleeping or eating.
Another glimpse at the real world was when Mr. Black took a hike up the Colorado River stream and was met with a disturbing look at the future. All along the summit of one of the mountains lay signs for sold property, along with a couple of real estate agents frozen on the ground.
You can't sell all the land up here. Can't you see they just want the water?
In addition to mirroring the alarmingly hostile growth of various entertainment companies, the scene also parallels a crisis in the United States housing market where wealthy individuals are buying up homes left and right. States like Florida are seeing homes purchased less than 24 hours after listing, and more cities like Sarasota are becoming more heavily populated, prompting the housing and construction markets to tear down more environments for the sake of suburban living.
Think of the entertaining potential.
Do you like to entertain?
Number 4. The first streaming service.
Boys, can you build me a test boat?
Sure.
We're about to start our very own streaming service.
Excess is certainly the theme of the streaming wars, and it makes that very clear during a montage. As Stan and Tolkien follow their first boat down the Colorado River stream, Tolkien's dad gives a presentation on his streaming service, explaining pricing, plans, and more. One of these shots show just how out of control his service is, going so far as to lock water molecules behind a paywall and make the highest tier the only commercial-free package. It also paints a dark future in how every trivial facet of life has become heavily monetized today, from dating to healthcare to even having clean water.
As you can see, the water from Credigree Farms flows directly into Denver's water supply.
Well, in that case, I suppose all your subscribers get to have more water from the reservoir.
Number 3. The Boys Unite.
Kyle, Kenny, you guys, get over here. Sit down, you guys. We need to talk.
What's going on, dude?
Check this out.
Where'd you get that?
Making stuff for streaming services.
Those familiar with the ongoings of the streaming wars will notice the parallels in this part of the special. With more offers coming in than they can handle, Stan and Tolkien tell Kyle and Kenny about their new venture, explaining how these new streaming services are paying boatloads of cash just for them to have the same products. This mirrors the way certain distributors are signing off on exclusivity deals and licensing agreements. How many times have we seen the same groups of movies and TV shows get delisted from one platform just to get relisted on another? Well, the special says more about these practices in another scene we'll get to shortly.
I don't get it.
You don't have to. We don't either. You just have to make boats. But we want to keep it on the low because we don't want other kids copying us.
Number 2. Stan gets an earful.
What is that?
It's a little boat.
Stan? Are you making stuff for other streaming services?
With Stan and the boys making the same popsicle stick boat for all of the streaming services, it isn't long until Randy finds out what his son has been doing. Stan gets yelled at by his dad for helping his competitors. And for those familiar with how South Park Studios handles their own real-world dilemmas, one can tell this was a direct jab at their distributor, Paramount.
Yeah, we make them for whoever pays us. We make stuff for Credigree, too.
For Credigree? They're the enemy, Stan! You live here! You're exclusive to Tegrity Weed!
See, South Park is in a weird spot right now, having sold an exclusivity deal with HBO for the platform to stream all 25 seasons. Paramount, the owners of MTV and Comedy Central, whom South Park Studios works with, must not have been too happy about the deal. Could this scene have been based on an angry phone call from Paramount? Probably.
What is going on?
Oh, nothing. Your son and his friends just made exclusive deals for multiple streaming services.
Ugh.
Oh, but I guess that's just Karen being Karen again, huh? Yeah, screw whatever Karen thinks.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The boat crafting scene.
Cartman, come on, that looks like shit.
Come on, what, Cal?
Look, I know we're making a lot of these, but we still have to make them look nice.
If there was one scene that defines the problems of streaming services, it was this genius scene where Cartman makes a crummier boat than the rest. He and Kyle get into a small dispute about whether the quality of the boat matters when the streaming services are paying them for massive quantities of boats.
Well, they're going to take everything they can get. Everyone knows at the end of the day, there's only going to be like 3 streaming services, so everyone just wants to have their shit on their stream and get bought out.
This prompts a sugar-fueled Butters to go on a rant about how the business model of streaming services only encourages more greed at a faster rate at the expense of quality. How so? Because no one cares. Perhaps the popsicles speak more truth than Kyle gives them credit for.
Butters, I think you've had too many popsicles. Yeah, I think maybe I had one too many popsicles.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.